What's good, everyone? Flair here, back here with another great video. One Piece, great news for One Piece. The chapter just came out, chapter 1038. It was a great chapter. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good chapter to me. I ain't gonna lie, 8 out of 10 out of 10. You know, we don't get the specifics here, but this is the review, my review of the chapter, of what happened in chapter 1038. So we're gonna go down, straight line. So the cover page, great cover page. Neji, Yonji, they in the book. Mondior packed them up, straight put them in the book, you know, like Arthur, you know. It's kind of tough because, like, I thought that everyone escaped, but no, Neji, Yonji, they in the book, and we have Oven watching over them. And I think that's Pudding too, the girl. I think that's Pudding, but you know, you never know. They all look the same, right? Then we go. The first page is Raizo versus Fukuda Kujo. You know, they have themselves frozen basically in a room of fire, and it looks like Raizo is caught on fire. It doesn't look like Fukuda Kujo is caught on fire yet, but Raizo, he's probably going to be the first. He's probably going to die before giving it up for unfreezing him and his genjutsu. It is what it is, right? The roof is falling, but you know, we have Jinbei, the Hellsman, the Jinbei that we all know, the greatest fisherman that we've seen in One Piece. He saves them. He holds the floor. He holds the roof from falling on him and saves the samurai. Even though, who cares? What, like, everyone's gonna be all right after this, right? Mostly, right? Who cares about the father, right? They all knew he was gonna die. Then we have even a bigger revelation. Chopper, he's not chibi no more. He grew up from his chibi form. Thankfully, he doesn't talk like this no more. He's also worried about Zoro because, you know, he's scared of Zoro because Zoro, right? Because he's Zoro. And injured like always. He's gonna be injured, and hopefully we can get him in time. You know, the instant recovery, and you know, Zoro's gonna be all right. But this is a great panel. I ain't gonna lie. Zoro is talking with the Grim Reaper itself. I don't know if it's Emma or it's the actual Grim Reaper. I don't know, or it's the medicine that he took. But he says, "What's going on here? My body won't move." And then at first I thought it was Hawkins playing his last trap card, but then I realized that Hawkins, you know, he's kind of dumb. Then we have Frankie looking for Zoro. He's right there. So Frankie is going to witness what's about to happen to Zoro. Kind of like, you know, oh, he's probably going to witness what happened right after. Kind of like how Sanji and Thriller Bark, you know, nothing happened, you know. And then Izo, you know, Izo versus Fodder, Beast Pirates, you know. Not too much, right? Well, Izo did get hurt, but not that much. Big revelation. Izo faces the Cypher Pole, Age of Zero. Surprisingly, they let Izo go. Not surprising, because, like, you know, who really cares? Izo, what can Izo do after this point? What can she do? Nothing. It's done after this. Then now we have Yamato, Buzzer Beater Yamato, you know, Black Mamba Yamato. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. The Buzzer Beater. Yamato does a Namuji Glacial Fang, which I guess is an ice ability. Well, it is ice ability, and it freezes the bomb. And it doesn't really make it makes sense on impact, but it's like the fire. If it's just burning through, I would expect like Yamato not to, I guess, freeze the bombs, but more try to freeze the fire itself. But you know, then it'll be all over, but it's not all over. And then it looks like Yamato tries to use. He does use an attack Maho Roba, which is a club attack, I guess. I thought it was Spanish. Then something says Lord Orochi, huh? A hand, says Yamato. So it looks like, seems like Kinemon might be in that fire. I don't know. Someone might be in that fire. Maybe Kinemon, because it's Lord Orochi. Kid Law versus Big Mom. So we have Big Mom putting down Law and Kid, because, you know, obviously, right? Only person that could go up against a Yonko at this point is Luffy. Like, no one else. Everyone else is weaker. But they're down. We have the respective crews crying for Big Mom not to end their lives, you know. She's still looking down on them. And she uses an attack called God of Lightning Tenjin. Basically just shocks the fodder, you know. You know how it goes. You know how One Piece goes, right? Hera, right? She hops on Hera. I think she is going to the roof. And she's talking about Kaido. And it should be over. Because we all would think it should be over. Kaido versus Luffy, right? That's not how Oda wants it. And so she says, I'm pretty tired already. So she's tired. She's injured. She's hurt. They hurt her, right? And then Law, sneaky bugger Law, sneaky bugger, just kroom, and just anesthesia. It says this is the end. He stabs Big Mom in the throat, stabs her right in the mouth with his long ass sword. That shit looks like it's at least a 20-foot sword, not gonna lie. That sword is long as hell, right in her throat, esophagus. And then Chopper Trophy, what's with that huge sword? He's a fucking supernova. Of course he could do something like this. And then, Law, he says, I'm sure I hit her earlier, but she's a Yonko, so it wouldn't be able to affect her like that. Come on. And then Big Mom says, enough with this already. Shock Wild. Shock Willie. Shock Wild? Shockville? Either way, she screams very loud like how she did in the at the tea party. And just explodes like just a shockwave. Like bigger than Apu shockwaves. Big Mom says, you're still around? You're still standing, kid? Of course, because he can't die. He can't just be defeated after what Law just did. Come on. Preposterous, right? And then she says, you brats sure want to take my head. Of course they do, because they're trying to be the best, the next big three, like LeBron, D Wade, and D Rose, and they talk about priorities. And then Kid says, I'm sure Kato can't go on for much longer. With enough time, even water drops can erode rock. An invincible body. Invincible body, no such thing exists in this world. So everyone has a limit, he's saying. Everyone has a limit, which we all expect. Everyone has a limit. Then he does Punkhorn Dio. Now, I don't know if that's a spear like Edge, or that's like a spear like Rhino, or that's like a spear like Roman Reigns, but it looks like it's a spear, like a WWE spear, right? He says that is a huge ox. It's even bigger than Big Mom. So he amassed so much metal that is bigger than Big Mom herself. Then he says, we won't let you get to the rooftop even if we die for it. So they're gonna put their lives on the line to defeat Big Mom, a Yonko. Even though Luffy is on the rooftop having a drunken duel with Kaido. Tears. It's tears. The tears to this, right? It's levels to this, right? But let me know how you like this. If you like this chapter, if you didn't like this chapter, if you had any strong opinions about this chapter, let me know in the comment section. It was a good chapter to add in. The first few pages, that cover story got me. That was a crazy cover story, I ain't gonna lie. Tell me how you feel though. See you guys in the comment section. See you guys next time. Peace.